Audley, it is great to see you, my friend. You know, one of the things that I love about you is not only the fact that I remember 10 years ago, I do believe, when a
Yes.
certain thing started up because I was there for the press conference. I know you and I had a talk. There were dignitaries, a lot of people on something. A lot of people weren't sure what was happening, but it truly has been a staple point in Canadian sports, which you have been a part of. But there's always something else too that I love because, of course, we follow each other,
Yep.
and you're one of the people that I love to follow because when people are having tough days, my friend, you post things that are inspirational, warm to the heart, put smiles on your faces. I mean, your smile puts smile on people's faces. But there's something like you basically have almost like it's two jobs. It's taking care of a sports league and also taking care of people. And I love that, my friend.
So thank you for the kind words, Rudy. I will tell you. So first, I appreciate hearing that. Uh, Validation reinforces, encourages, energizes, keeps pushing me forward. Because what I'm doing and what I've always been doing has come straight from the heart. Let's go 10 years ago. 10 years ago, NBL Canada launched. We weren't really sure what it would look like. We were kind of like, okay, this new basketball league, what'll happen? And to know that we've gone through 10 years and, it's been a journey. Everything's been a journey, Rudy, ups and downs, sideways, in between. But to know that we're standing where we stand after, we haven't played in 2 years because of a pandemic. And to know that we're here where we are, we're less than 2 weeks away from launching season number 10, Canada's longest standing professional basketball league. And it's so funny, 10 years really isn't a long time. It really, really isn't. But at the same time, to know that no one has done it longer than this league has, it's encouraging to see there's been a number of other leagues that have followed behind us. And we kind of think of ourselves as the OGs in this kind of thing, where we sort of been that trailblazer and lighting that path of showing kind of how it's done. And so we feel really good about where we are. This year, this season, February 21st on Family Day, we kick off. This season is all about celebration. And so I appreciate you for allowing this platform to be able to share my excitement and my exuberance about this upcoming season, because it's been a tremendous ride. I've been emotionally attached to it. It's kind of been almost like my child, so to speak, as I've grown with the organization. And it's just a tremendous, tremendous place to be in. So NBL Canada is a big part of me. The other big part of me, as you mentioned, is I have I've been known to be a positive guy, if you will, I guess.
You know.
And I think there's so much value in spreading and sharing that positivity. But I also think there's value in spreading and sharing the lessons that we learn in life. Life is going to offer all kinds of challenges. And I oftentimes use this analogy where, life is sort of a pathway and a boulder is in our path. And we need to figure out how to get up, over, around, or through that boulder. However we get to the other side, the goal is to get to the other side, because oftentimes that's where all the greatness lies. That's where at the end of adversity, the skies are bright and you get all sorts of beautiful and wonderful things that come our way. So the real message in that is, regardless of what's going on, whether you're a basketball league, whether you're a media personality, whether you're just living your life, is proceed and go through it and find a way to persevere, because the greatness is on the other side.
Absolutely. Let's go to greatness with the league. There are people who may not even realize that A, there is a league, and B, we have a team. Can you talk a little bit about this, please?
Yeah, well, NBL Canada, we've learned lots of lessons, and I think there's lots of room for opportunity to continue to grow and expand our brand. I think there's lots that league can and still can do. And so we've been very serious and committed to doing that, doing just that, making more people aware. We've elevated just our activity that we do on social media. We strengthen our product. This coming year, going to this coming season, our staffing comp, we've got about 30 people working for us, doing all kinds of wonderful things. And the piece that the piece that I really love about Rudy, is that they're all excited. They're emotionally invested into it. And that's where I get my energy and my spirit, and the passion is always natural, and all the other things that flow out of that, like creativity and the innovation, new ideas, and that just comes naturally. But the other piece about that I like is what we are able to do for players, right? So, I've got a 15-year-old son who wants to one day be a professional basketball, player, whether it be the NBA or a league overseas or in Canada, whatever. And now with NBL Canada, it's allowing kids who have dreams to see the potential, right? And potentially, you could be a pro basketball player and never leave your country. Once upon a time, even 10 years ago, that wasn't possible. If you wanted to pursue your dreams, you had to go overseas. You had to find something on the other side of the world, whatever. Well, options are now being made available where that's not the case. That's exciting, Rudy. It really, really, really is exciting.
Now, who is, for folks again who may not know, who is our team? What are they called? And also, how have they been doing for the last couple of years as they've progressed?
So I'll tell you. So the really exciting thing about this year. So in our league, we have 4 teams in Ontario. We were up until the end of last year. We're 8-team league. Challenges, what have you. We again, this is what I talked about, the ups and downs of life, right? And so we lost some teams. We proceeded with 4 teams for this year in Ontario, knowing that we'll get some back in future. But we also struck up this really, really, really cool partnership with the TBL. And the TBL is an American basketball league. Their president is our former commissioner. So, we got together, David Magley, good friend of mine. We got together and we said, let's create something special where both leagues can elevate. And so we have a sort of intermingling of our schedules, if you will. So we got U.S. teams that come here to Ontario to play us. Our Ontario teams are going over to the U.S. We announced earlier this week that we have a joint all-star weekend happening in Syracuse where the 2 leagues will combine well. And so now what we're now doing is, so our 4 teams in Ontario, the London Lightning, the Kitchener-Waterloo Titans, the Sudbury Five, and the Windsor Express, we're elevating them on another level because we're not just in Canada anymore. We're now international because we've got these 2 countries that are coming together. And what that does, it raises a profile for everyone. And that's that's really, really exciting. So I was talking earlier about opportunities on the other side. One could say, oh my goodness, you don't have 8 teams anymore. You don't, and you're right, that's unfortunate, but we know that there's opportunities to still grow and bring more teams back in. So it really, Rudy, it really is exciting.
The other exciting thing too is, as you kind of mentioned, and I want to steal your thunder, we do get a chance to see future NBA stars. And we also get a chance to see present NBA stars. True or true?
Yeah. We've had players. I mean, a few years ago, big baby Glenn Davis, who was an NBA champion with Boston Celtics. He played in our league a couple of years ago. Carl English, Newfoundland's own, played in our league and retired with our team in St. John's, Newfoundland. So there is. So here's the thing. The level of talent is phenomenal, right? And now you're seeing opportunities being given. Xavier Moon, for example, a couple of years ago, he played with our London Lightning team. And Xavier Moon, he was able to have an opportunity to spend some time with LA Clippers in the NBA level. So you're seeing more and more opportunities. I'm certainly not going to say, NBL Canada created and gave that to them, because these players had to have the drive and the talent and ability to get where they got to. All we did was sort of help them along and provide a platform for them to display their talents and let the whole world see them. But yeah, it's such a beautiful thing to watch and to be a part of. And there is a sense of pride, Rudy, when you kind of go, yeah, you know what? We kind of helped that. And a guy like Xavier is an example. He's so humble. He's so appreciative. And I remember I sent him a message, oh my gosh, I'm really happy for you. And he was like, no, thank you, right? That warms your heart that you are part of someone's dream, really.
What is it like for the audience to see these teams perform and play?
Yeah, you know what? We're talking top level talent, quality basketball. This isn't something you're going to see on a Sunday morning, Saturday afternoon at the Rec. It's definitely not that. You got, again, pro basketball players. Some have played in leagues around the world. We talked about the NBA, the G League. Many play for their national teams. This is top quality basketball. And, I oftentimes, Rudy, I oftentimes invite, hey, come to the game with me. And I dare you not to enjoy yourself. I challenge you not to have a good time. And, I'm undefeated. It's not
I love that, man. Okay, so Because I saw the schedule and it looks like it's real busy. People should follow you on your Instagram because the schedule was posted. But
Yeah.
again, when is it actually going to be starting? And how do folks get tickets? And also, just curious, because I don't know this or not, is there anywhere we can see the games if we cannot make it to the games? Is there anywhere on social media, whatever?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. So first off, nblcanada.ca is the website. Certainly all the information, ticketing, our team, schedule, all that good stuff is there. Merchandise, everything is
I'm gonna
there.
ask about merchandise.
We got some great, I'm gonna pause on merchandise a second because we invested a lot of time this year to increase what we're offering. And so you're gonna see a lot of stuff we're gonna roll out that fans can be able to get from merch from their team or from the league. So absolutely, we're really, really proud about that. You know, customized jerseys, all that good stuff we're making available. The NBL Canada Instagram account is phenomenal in terms of information. It's official NBLC rather. So official NBLC is our Instagram account. And again, that's sort of the pipeline. And then lastly, we launched a brand new platform, NBLC.TV. It is an opportunity where it's a subscriber-based platform where you can subscribe to all the games, or for like $40 for the whole year, or if you want to watch a single game for $5.99, you can do that too. But the thing that we're most proud of, I'll tell you what we're most proud about, that it's not just a platform to watch games. We've added, invested energy, resources, and time in creating additional content. So, we're going to offer opportunities to learn about the players, the backstories. If you miss some games, we have shows that will tell you about what happened over the course of the week in the NBLC. And so we're paying attention to what our fans have been telling us, what they want from us. And this is our year to deliver. And I think it's a fitting year because we're celebrating 10 years at the exact same time.
You realize all of this, and including the content, is going to inspire these young male and female players to one day to be playing in your league, to be playing in the NBA, to become superstars, and to become role models.
Rudy, there's so much power in being able to let people see what is possible, right? You sitting behind this microphone, you're giving people inspiration. Oh, wow, this is possible. Rudy, you've been grinding for years. I've been watching you work hard, and the people that you've inspired. And I'm telling you, because I've watched you, I love this, right? A guy that came from the radio and transitioned, right? To watch how you evolve. We have the tremendous, as individuals, we have the tremendous opportunity to impact others just by going after, just by being daring, by being bold. I've got a podcast, The Audacious Living. I talk about being audacious, being bold. Like, if we can do those things, we can impact people in ways that are just so phenomenal. So, if we can touch young people to live their dreams of being a pro basketball player, or, you can inspire someone to show them, there is an opportunity within media, then by all means, we've done our jobs. I think we've done our job.
Absolutely. So one more time, when does the season begin, and where do we hook up for your podcast?
NBL Canada rather .ca is their website. February the 21st is when we kick off. But I encourage your listeners and audience, head over to the website. You can see the full schedule. If you're in one of our towns, if you want to head over, London or Kitchener, they're all within the state, depending on where your audience is. But by all means, if that's not, you don't have the wherewithal to do that, then certainly nblc.tv. It's a brand new platform. I'd encourage you to go check it out and look at it. It almost gives you this sort of Netflix vibes where you can pick and choose. And so it's wonderful. We're so proud of that. And we can't wait to get going. My podcast, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk about, it's the Audacious Living Podcast. I just spread positivity, ask people to take chances and take risks because when they're doing so, they're living their best audacious lives. And so my website is bestaudaciouslife.com, or hey, just Google Audley Stephenson Audacious Living. I guarantee you I will. There's not too many of me out there, so I will appear in your search engine. I promise you.
You are an original and an inspiration to all of us, my brother. Thank you so much for the interview. Congratulations on 10 years, and cannot wait to talk to you again in the next 10 years.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Rudy. You're the best.